Before you walk away from her, read this. Before you decide to give up, let's slow down for a second. Ever notice how things start falling into place when you stop forcing them? That includes relationships. The more you chase, the faster it runs. Sound familiar? When a woman starts pulling away, the gut reaction for most men is to try harder, call more, text more, explain yourself. You want a reminder of how good things used to be. But here's the hard truth, clinging tighter is often what pushes her further away. Let's talk about what's really going on, and how a shift in your mindset could change everything. No gimmicks. No manipulation. Just real growth. 1. She's not pulling away, she's responding. When a woman starts to seem distant, it's not always the beginning of the end. Often, it's a reaction to something changing in the dynamic. In the beginning, she felt excitement, challenge, and mystery. Over time, if you started revolving your life around her, checking in constantly, always available, it shifted the energy. You might think that's love, but to her, it may feel like she no longer needs to earn your attention. And when something comes too easy, it loses its value. Here's where most guys go wrong, they double down. They try harder. Instead, what you need to do is pull back, not as a tactic, but to reset the balance. Give her space to feel what life's like without your constant presence. 2. Your energy speaks louder than words. You've probably seen this before, a quiet guy walks into a room, and people notice. He doesn't say much, but his presence is powerful. That's because attraction is rooted in energy, not conversation. If your vibe is needy, anxious, or uncertain, she'll sense it, even if you say all the right things. Words can't hide energy. When your confidence comes from needing her to validate you, she feels it. And the attraction fades. The solution? Stand firm in who you are. Be grounded. Be calm. Confidence isn't loud, it's quiet, steady, and self-assured. That's what she's drawn to. 3. Predictability kills the spark. Think about your favorite song. The first time you heard it, it gave you chills. But play it every day for a month? The magic fades. Same goes for relationships. If she knows exactly when you'll text, how you'll react, and that you'll always be available, the emotional spark starts to dim. Attraction lives in a balance of comfort and surprise. This doesn't mean you need to play mind games. It means you need to stop making her your world. Go back to being the man who had ambition, hobbies, and a life she wanted to be part of. That's the version of you she was drawn to in the first place. 4. Distance builds desire, if it's real. Remember the last time you missed something? A person, a place, a moment. You didn't miss it because it was always there. You missed it because it wasn't. That's human nature, we value what's scarce. If you're always reaching out, always available, she never gets a chance to feel your absence. Without that space, there's no room for desire to grow. But when you step back genuinely, not to manipulate, but to focus on yourself, that's when curiosity kicks in. And when a woman starts wondering about you again, that's when the energy shifts. 5. If she doesn't return, it wasn't meant to last. Let's be real, not every woman is meant to stay in your life. And that's not a loss, it's clarity. If she leaves and never comes back, it's not rejection. It's redirection. The right woman won't require you to beg for her to stay. She'll choose you, not because you chased her, but because you were worth choosing. So stop trying to prove your worth. Know it. Live it. The women meant for you will feel it. 6. This is the shift that changes everything. Here's the bottom line, stop chasing and start becoming. The guys who constantly get ghosted or walked over? They've tied their identity to whether or not a woman stays. But the ones who stand tall, who draw people in naturally, they've built something bigger than a relationship. They've built themselves. Ask yourself, are you trying to get her back? Or trying to get you back? Go back to being the man you were before the anxiety kicked in. Before you started doubting yourself. That's the version she was drawn to. That's the version you miss too. When you start walking in your purpose, women notice. Everyone does. You don't need to chase love. You need to become the kind of man who doesn't have to. So don't beg. Don't plead. Just become. The rest will follow.